Have you ever felt the weight of societal expectations pressing down on you? Or found yourself entangled in the anxious whirlwind of things beyond your control? If your answer is yes, you're not alone. Many of us navigate our lives ensnared in the trap of caring too much about things that might not hold the significance we believe. But ponder this. Is there a way to break free from this vortex? A path to traverse life with a serene mind? In this exploration, we delve into a philosophical approach, an art, if you will, the art of not caring. It's not about indifference or disrespect. Instead, it's a deliberate focus on what truly matters, on the aspects within our control. Let's embark on this journey today, liberating ourselves from the chains of excessive acknowledgement. 1. Learn to say no. Stoic assertion. In the Stoic journey of mastering the art of not caring, the first and crucial lesson is to learn the profound skill of uttering the word no. This is not a call for detachment, but a path to liberation. From the suffocating embrace of societal pressures, the unrelenting grip of fear, and the burdensome concerns that extend beyond the sphere of our control. This Stoic art compels us to divert our energy purposefully towards actions, reactions, and attitudes that lie within the realm of our mastery. The essence lies in learning to decline, cultivating a skill akin to a robust shield. Saying no becomes our fortress, a bulwark against the imposition of others' will. In this simple yet profound act, we make a declaration, an assertion of self-respect, and an exhibition of unwavering confidence in our own judgment. The Stoic approach to declining unwarranted requests is not a mere defense. It is a strategic offense against encroachments on our boundaries, a methodical defense of our mental well-being, and an intentional preservation of our self-esteem. The polite utterance of no in the face of the insistent demands of others is more than a rejection. It is an act of effective communication and a display of responsibility. To say no is a cornerstone of autonomy. It is the pivot upon which the Stoic philosophy of not caring turns. By mastering the art of refusal, we pave the way for decisions rooted in our personal beliefs, rather than succumbing to the external pressures that constantly seek to divert our course. It is in the polite yet firm denial that we find the seeds of our autonomy, growing into a tree of self-reliance, where the branches sway with the winds of our inner values, not the whims of the external world. In this Stoic sanctuary of self-control, the skillful use of no becomes an instrument for crafting a life that is not molded by the expectations of others, but shaped by the principles we hold dear. It is not a rejection of relationships, but a preservation of the authenticity of those connections. By saying no, we communicate a profound respect for our time, our resources, and, most importantly, ourselves. Let us delve further into the Stoic wisdom inherent in the mastery of declining. The refusal of unwarranted requests is an acknowledgement of the fundamental Stoic principle that some things are within our control, and some are not. The Stoic sage, in saying no, distinguishes between the external demands that are beyond their dominion and the internal compass that guides their actions. This discernment is not rooted in apathy, but in the rational understanding that our energy is a finite resource. To squander it on endeavors beyond our control is to defy the very essence of Stoicism. In the Stoics' arsenal, the ability to decline serves as a scalpel, delicately excising the unnecessary and the uncontrollable from the landscape of their life. Moreover, saying no is an affirmation of the Stoic commitment to the sovereignty of the individual mind. It is an assertion that our judgment is a sacred ground, not to be tainted or coerced by the clamor of external opinions. This refusal is not just a shield against unwanted requests. It is a stand, an unyielding stance against the encroachment of external influences. The Stoic, in uttering this simple yet potent monosyllable, is not swayed by the fleeting desires for social acceptance or the transient allure of pleasing others. The Stoics' no is a fortress built upon the bedrock of their inner values, a citadel that stands tall even as the tumultuous winds of external expectations howl. In this Stoic parable of refusal, the sage emerges as a guardian of their own mental tranquility. By saying no to the cacophony of external demands, They foster an environment where the mind can dwell in serenity. The Stoic mind becomes an impregnable fortress, impervious to the storms of external judgments, resolute in its commitment to what is within the sphere of its control. The journey of mastering the art of not caring, through the Stoic lens, thus commences with the profound lesson of saying no. It is not a rejection of the world, but a careful curation of one's own inner sanctum. By mastering this Stoic skill, we step onto the path of autonomy, where the echoes of our no reverberate with the timeless wisdom of self-respect and the unwavering strength of the Stoic soul. 2. Stop seeking permission in life. Independent empowerment. In the grand tapestry of a life governed by Stoic principles, a pivotal lesson unfolds: the imperative to cease the incessant seeking of permission. For in this ceaseless quest for external validation, we unwittingly relinquish the reins of our existence, endowing others with an unwarranted authority over our choices. The Stoic echoes of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca resonate through the corridors of time, urging us to break free from this habit of seeking approval and to reclaim the sovereignty of our own decisions. In the Stoic realm, the habitual seeking of permission is recognized as a shackle, an impediment to personal growth. It surrenders the helm of our destiny to the capricious winds of external opinions, leaving us adrift in the tumultuous sea of others' expectations. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, and Seneca, the venerable Stoic sage, offered timeless counsel to navigate these waters and chart a course guided by an internal compass. To break free from the chains of seeking permission, the first step is to delve into the depths of self-awareness. This echoes the Stoic wisdom of knowing oneself, a cornerstone laid by Marcus Aurelius himself. Identify your core values, those pillars that uphold the edifice of your character. What are the principles that resonate with the very essence of your being? In this excavation, you unearth the bedrock upon which your decisions should be anchored. The Stoic journey demands a vision that transcends the ephemeral whims of societal approval. Seneca, with his profound insights, urges us to set our sights on long-term goals. These goals, not molded by the fleeting applause of others but chiseled from the marble of our values, become the lodestar guiding our decisions. In the silent chambers of reflection, Seneca's words echo, reminding us that the approval we seek is not in the transient nods of others, but in the alignment of our actions with our enduring principles. Yet, in this pursuit of individual authenticity, the Stoic sages teach us to listen not only to the echoes of our values, but to the subtle whispers of our instincts. Marcus Aurelius, with his emphasis on mindfulness, calls us to attune ourselves to the quiet guidance of our inner voice. This is not a surrender to impulsivity, but a recognition that within us lies a wellspring of wisdom, a compass that, when heeded, steers us true. The Stoic voyage into a life free from seeking permission demands courage, the courage to embrace risks. In the words of Seneca, he suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. The Stoic soul, fortified by the teachings of Seneca, does not cower in the face of uncertainty. It embraces the unknown, for it understands that growth, wisdom, and true autonomy lie on the unexplored frontiers of experience. To cease seeking permission is to grapple with the fear of failure, an adversary that has thwarted many a noble endeavor. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher on the throne, imparts the Stoic insight that failure is not a foe but a companion on the journey of self-discovery. In the crucible of failure, the Stoic soul is tempered and wisdom is forged. The sage does not fear the sting of failure but learns from it, using it as a whetstone to sharpen the blade of resilience. In the Stoic crucible, failure is not a verdict but a stepping stone. Seneca's wisdom reverberates through time, urging us to understand that the power to overcome challenges lies not in the absence of failure, but in the Stoic response to it. It is in facing adversity with equanimity, in adapting to the ever-changing tides of life, that the Stoic soul finds its true strength. To embark on a life free from seeking permission is to consciously curate the environment in which one dwells. Seneca's counsel on friendship becomes a guiding beacon. Surround yourself not with mere echoes of approval, but with a positive and supportive environment. The Stoic sage understands the profound impact of company on character. In the crucible of shared experiences, our virtues are refined and our resilience fortified. The Stoic injunction to stop seeking permission is not a call to isolation, but an invitation to communion with oneself, one's values, and those who uplift rather than stifle. Marcus Aurelius, drawing from the well of his own Stoic fortitude, reminds us that our life is what our thoughts make it. To cease seeking permission is to reclaim authorship of our narrative, to craft a tale guided by the wisdom of Stoic principles. As we navigate this Stoic terrain, unshackling ourselves from the chains of seeking permission, let us carry with us the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. Let us be architects of our fate, sculptors of our character, and navigators of our destiny. In the Stoic embrace of self-determination, we find not only liberation from the expectations of others, but the profound freedom to shape a life that echoes with the timeless wisdom of the Stoic sages. 3. Crafting success on your own terms. In the crucible of Stoic wisdom, a crucial lesson emerges, an admonition to craft and embrace one's distinct definition of success. To traverse this Stoic terrain, we turn to the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic luminaries who beckon us to define success on our terms, liberating ourselves from the suffocating constraints of societal standards. In the tapestry of Stoic philosophy, the first thread woven is the call to establish our own measure of success. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, and Seneca, the sagacious counselor, guide us through the labyrinth of societal expectations, urging us to break free and forge our unique path. It is not a rejection of external achievements, but a recognition that the true tapestry of success is interwoven with the threads of individual purpose, dreams, and values. To set our own course, the Stoic journey begins with a daring act, breaking free from the constricting chains of societal standards. Marcus Aurelius, with his resolute stoicism, imparts the wisdom that true freedom lies not in the absence of external constraints but in the mastery of one's response to them. It is the assertion of our autonomy, a conscious choice to navigate the seas of life by the stars of our own aspirations. In the Stoic lexicon, the establishment of one's definition of success is not an isolated endeavor, but a profound act of self-awareness. Seneca, the venerable Stoic sage, directs our gaze inward, asking us to reflect on our deepest dreams and values. What is the essence of success for you? Is it tethered to the applause of the crowd, or does it resonate with the quiet satisfaction of living in alignment with your convictions? The Stoic path is paved with purpose, a purpose derived not from the fleeting opinions of others, but from the wellspring of our own aspirations. Marcus Aurelius, seated on the throne of self-governance, reminds us that the opinions of others have no bearing on the virtue of our actions. In establishing our own definition of success, we liberate ourselves from the fickle judgments of the external world, finding solace in the authenticity of our chosen path. To define success on our terms is to weave a guiding tapestry, a map that navigates us through the labyrinth of life. Seneca's counsel on goals echoes through the annals of Stoic philosophy. Set your sights on objectives that emanate from the core of your being. These are not whimsical aspirations molded by societal pressures, but pillars supporting the edifice of your character. The Stoic sage does not chase success as defined by others, but sculpts it from the raw material of personal values and dreams. Yet, in this Stoic pursuit of self-defined success, the philosophers Marcus Aurelius and Seneca advise us to cultivate a resilience forged in the crucible of challenges. Life, as the Stoics understood, is replete with obstacles. The Stoic soul does not falter in the face of adversity but draws strength from the very challenges that seek to impede its progress. Marcus Aurelius, with his Stoic fortitude, teaches us that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. To establish our own definition of success requires the courage to march to the beat of our own drum. Seneca's words echo through the corridors of time, imploring us not to be dragged along but to walk our chosen path with unwavering confidence. This is not a call to disregard the wisdom of others, but an admonition to filter external counsel through the lens of our own values. In this Stoic discernment, we find the clarity to discern between the clamor of external expectations and the silent whispers of our authentic self. The Stoic journey into self-defined success is a pilgrimage to independence, a declaration of autonomy from the external opinions that seek to define our worth. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic monarch, reminds us that our power lies not in controlling the events of the world, but in mastering our response to them. In the arena of success, the Stoic soul stands unshaken, for it finds its worth not in the ephemeral judgments of others, but in the steadfast adherence to its principles. As we tread the Stoic path of establishing our own definition of success, let us carry with us the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. Let our actions be a testament to the resilience of the Stoic soul, unswayed by the ever-shifting tides of societal expectations. In the embrace of our unique aspirations, dreams, and values, we find not only success, but the profound fulfillment that accompanies a life lived in harmony with the Stoic principles that have withstood the test of time. 4. Choose wisely, discerning decision-making. In the symphony of Stoic wisdom, a harmonious refrain emerges, a call to choose wisely in the face of life's constraints. Drawing inspiration from the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic maestros, we embark on a journey of discernment, understanding that life's limitations demand the orchestration of wise choices. At the heart of this Stoic composition lies the recognition that our time and energy are finite resources, and to fritter them away on inconsequential matters is to squander the most precious currency of life. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, guides us with a steady hand, urging us to actively decide what truly matters. In the grand tapestry of existence, not every thread is of equal significance. It is the wise soul that distinguishes the essential from the ephemeral. To choose wisely is not merely a suggestion, but a solemn imperative laid down by the Stoic sages. Seneca, the venerable counselor, echoes this sentiment, advising us to steer clear of the cacophony of insignificant opinions and transient trends. In a world teeming with distractions, the Stoic navigator relies on the compass of wisdom, directing the vessel of existence towards meaningful goals that resonate with the core of one's being. The Stoic path is, in essence, a disciplined commitment to allocating energy judiciously. Marcus Aurelius, seated on the throne of self-discipline, teaches us that distractions are not merely external nuisances, but internal battles. To choose wisely is to engage in the perennial struggle against the allure of the trivial, recognizing that every moment surrendered to frivolity is a moment lost in the pursuit of a meaningful life. In the Stoic lexicon, the art of choosing wisely extends beyond the realm of external engagements. It is an internal alchemy. The Stoic sage, in emulation of Marcus Aurelius, practices the transmutation of desires and aversions. It is a conscious decision to invest energy in pursuits that foster personal growth and lead to enduring achievements, rather than dissipating it in the ephemeral pleasures of the moment. The Stoic journey, with its call to choose wisely, is an ascension to the summit of self-mastery. Seneca's words reverberate through the ages, cautioning us against the pitfalls of indecision and the consequences of misplaced priorities. To choose wisely is to ascend above the tumultuous sea of indecision, anchoring oneself in the bedrock of values and principles that defy the capricious nature of passing fads. Yet the art of choosing wisely, according to Marcus Aurelius, is not a solitary endeavor. It is an endeavor woven into the fabric of social interactions. The Stoic sage, cognizant of the interconnectedness of humanity, navigates the delicate dance of relationships with discernment. In the realm of choices, the Stoic soul acknowledges that the decisions made ripple beyond the confines of the self, influencing the intricate tapestry of the collective human experience. In the crucible of Stoic discernment, we find the wisdom to navigate the complex interplay between the essential and the trivial. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic sovereign, reminds us that life's limitations are not constraints to lament, but parameters to guide our choices. To choose wisely is to cultivate an unwavering focus on personal growth, eschewing the allure of superficial gratifications for the enduring fulfillment derived from a life aligned with one's true purpose. The Stoic art of choosing wisely is akin to sculpting a masterpiece from the raw material of existence. Seneca, with his sagacious counsel, encourages us to wield the chisel of discernment, shaping our lives with purpose and intention. It is a deliberate act of creation, where each choice is a stroke on the canvas of our destiny, contributing to the portrait of a life lived in accordance with the Stoic virtues. To choose wisely is to embark on a journey of self-discovery. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher on the throne, invites us to delve into the depths of our being, unraveling the intricacies of our values and aspirations. In this introspective voyage, we unearth the guiding principles that illuminate the path of wise choices, steering us away from the shadows of indecision and towards the clarity of purpose. The Stoic voyage of choosing wisely is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, reminds us that life's brevity demands a judicious allocation of our most precious asset, time. To squander it on frivolous pursuits is to disregard the Stoic injunction to live in accordance with nature, to align our choices with the inherent order of the cosmos. In the crucible of Stoic wisdom, the art of choosing wisely emerges as a beacon, guiding us through the labyrinth of life's complexities. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic luminaries, illuminate the path with timeless teachings, urging us to navigate the currents of existence with discernment. To choose wisely is not a fleeting inclination but a Stoic virtue, a steadfast commitment to shaping our destiny in harmony with the eternal principles that have withstood the test of time. 5. Fearless self-expression, the Stoic path. In the symphony of Stoic virtues, one resounding note echoes through the ages, a call to cast away the shackles of fear and unfurl the banner of authenticity. Inspired by the sagacious teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic luminaries, we embark on a journey to unravel the profound wisdom encapsulated in the imperative, "Don't be afraid." In a world ensnared by the siren song of conformity, the Stoic soul, in resonance with Marcus Aurelius, stands on the precipice of fear and boldly declares its independence. The Stoic path, illuminated by the flickering torch of self-discovery, beckons us to shed the suffocating layers of fear that shroud our true selves. To step into the light requires a fearless embrace of authenticity, an unwavering commitment to unveil the essence of our being. The Stoic art of don't be afraid is not a reckless disregard for the challenges that life presents. Rather, it is a courageous acknowledgement that fear, when left unexamined, becomes a formidable adversary on the path to self-realization. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, mentors us in the art of examining our fears with a discerning eye, recognizing them as mere shadows cast by the illusions of the mind. To not be afraid is to embark on a pilgrimage within, guided by the Stoic precept that the true self is impervious to the ephemeral storms of external judgment. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, advises us to cultivate an inner fortress, fortified by the realization that the opinions of others are but fleeting echoes in the grand amphitheater of existence. It is in this inner citadel that the Stoic soul finds solace, immune to the capricious winds of societal expectations. The Stoic injunction to not be afraid is an invitation to dance with discomfort, to waltz with the unknown, and to embrace opposition as a crucible of transformation. Marcus Aurelius, seated on the throne of resilience, reminds us that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. The Stoic sage, with an unwavering gaze, stares down the specter of fear, recognizing it as a mere illusion that dissipates in the face of steadfast commitment to one's values. In the tapestry of life, the threads of authenticity are woven with the fibers of courage. To not be afraid is to thread the needle of self-expression through the fabric of societal expectations, creating a mosaic that reflects the true colors of the soul. Seneca, the sagacious counselor, urges us to stand firm on our path, unswayed by the clamor of external judgments. It is in this steadfast commitment that the Stoic soul discovers the fertile ground for personal growth. The Stoic voyage of don't be afraid is an exploration of the dichotomy between conformity and authenticity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic sovereign, challenges us to question the motives behind our actions, to discern whether they arise from a genuine expression of our values or from the stifling grip of societal expectations. The Stoic soul, in embracing this challenge, learns to navigate the labyrinth of fear with the compass of self-knowledge. To not be afraid is to don the armor of self-assurance, a shield against the arrows of external judgment. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, implores us to recognize that the quest for universal approval is a futile endeavor. The Stoic soul, in surrendering the need for validation, discovers the liberating power of self-approval. It is in this surrender that the Stoic warrior finds the courage to traverse the uncharted territories of authenticity. The Stoic odyssey of Don't Be Afraid invites us to confront the paradox of people-pleasing. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, illuminates the path with the torch of self-awareness, guiding us to discern the thin line between genuine benevolence and the insidious desire for external validation. The Stoic sage, in this discernment, understands that true authenticity emanates not from the desire to please everyone, but from an unwavering commitment to one's values. In the realm of Stoic wisdom, fear is not an adversary to be vanquished, but a companion to be understood. To not be afraid is to engage in a dialogue with fear, to decipher its language, and to transcend its paralyzing grip. Seneca, the sagacious counselor, imparts the wisdom that fear loses its potency in the light of rational examination. The Stoic soul, armed with reason, confronts fear not as an enemy, but as a guide towards the undiscovered territories of self-mastery. The Stoic imperative to not be afraid extends beyond the individual realm. It is a collective anthem for authenticity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic sovereign, envisions a society where the harmonious interplay of diverse voices contributes to the symphony of human experience. The Stoic sage, in advocating for authenticity, recognizes that the mosaic of society gains its vibrancy from the kaleidoscope of individual expressions, unbridled by the fetters of fear. In the grand tapestry of Stoic teachings, Don't Be Afraid emerges as a golden thread, weaving through the fabric of resilience and authenticity. The Stoic luminaries, Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, beckon us to cast away the cloak of fear, to stand naked in the authenticity of our true selves. It is in this fearless vulnerability that the Stoic soul discovers not weakness, but an indomitable strength, rooted in the unwavering commitment to live in accordance with one's values. 6. Self-love, foundation for growth. In the crucible of Stoic wisdom, a timeless refrain echoes through the corridors of self-discovery, an imperative to love oneself. Drawing inspiration from the profound teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic luminaries, we embark on a transformative odyssey guided by the precept, love yourself. Contrary to the misconception that self-love is synonymous with arrogance, the Stoic sage, in alignment with Marcus Aurelius, extols the virtue of self-love as the bedrock of personal development. It is not a narcissistic celebration, but a profound acknowledgement of one's intrinsic worth. The Stoic path invites us to traverse the terrain of self-love, where the roots of resilience delve deep into the soil of self-worth. To love oneself is to embark on a courageous journey of self-discovery, a pilgrimage where the Stoic soul unearths the treasures hidden within the recesses of its being. Marcus Aurelius, seated on the throne of self-reflection, illuminates the path, urging us to explore the labyrinth of our thoughts, emotions, and values. The Stoic sage, in this exploration, understands that self-love is not a destination, but a perpetual journey of unfolding layers and embracing the authentic self. The Stoic injunction to love oneself is a clarion call for decision-making rooted in self-worth. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, implores us to make choices that resonate with the harmony of our inner being. It is in the crucible of self-love that the Stoic soul forges decisions untainted by external expectations, decisions that echo with the resounding affirmation of one's intrinsic value. Far from being a solitary pursuit, self-love weaves the tapestry of healthy relationships and robust boundaries. The Stoic path, guided by Marcus Aurelius, invites us to cultivate a love that spills over, nurturing connections without compromising our well-being. The The Stoic sage, in advocating for healthy boundaries, recognizes that the fortress of self-love is not impervious to the external world, but resilient enough to discern where to draw the line. To love oneself is to wield the lantern of self-acceptance, illuminating the darkest corners of doubt and insecurities. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, counsels us to embrace ourselves with the same compassion we extend to others. The Stoic soul, in this embrace, sheds the shackles of self-judgment, allowing the petals of self-love to unfurl in the warmth of acceptance. The Stoic odyssey of self-love is an expedition into the heart of resilience, a resilience that springs from the well of self-worth. Seneca, the sagacious counselor, teaches us that setbacks and challenges are but ripples on the surface of our inherent value. The Stoic sage, with an unwavering gaze, navigates the tempests of life, anchored in the unwavering love for oneself that transcends the ephemeral storms. In the symphony of Stoic virtues, self-love emerges as a leitmotif that harmonizes with the principles of courage and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic sovereign, extols the virtue of self-love as a precursor to loving others authentically. The Stoic sage, in this harmonious interplay, understands that the wellspring of love that nourishes relationships flows from the reservoir of self-love. The Stoic imperative to love oneself is not a solitary endeavor, but a communal anthem resonating through the fabric of society. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, envisions a world where individuals, fortified by self-love, contribute to the collective well-being. The Stoic sage, in advocating for self-love, recognizes that a society composed of individuals who honor their intrinsic worth fosters a tapestry of interconnectedness, woven with threads of compassion and empathy. The journey of self-love is, at its core, a pilgrimage toward authenticity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, imparts the wisdom that authenticity blooms in the soil of self-love. The Stoic soul, in nurturing this authenticity, unveils the true self, a self that is not defined by external validations, but rooted in the fertile ground of self-affirmation. In the grand tapestry of Stoic teachings, love yourself stands as a luminous thread, weaving through the fabric of resilience, authenticity, and interconnectedness. The Stoic luminaries, Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, beckon us to cast away the shadows of self-doubt, to stand naked in the brilliance of self-love. It is in this radiant vulnerability that the Stoic soul discovers not arrogance, but an enduring strength, grounded in the unwavering commitment to love and honor the self. 7. Embracing life's impermanence stoically. In the tapestry of existence, woven with threads of fleeting moments and transient experiences, the Stoic sages, Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, beckon us to confront an undeniable truth. Our temporal existence in this world is finite. You'll soon be dead, a stark reminder draped in Stoic wisdom, serves as a clarion call to accept the impermanence of life and, in doing so, to sculpt a purposeful existence resonating with the teachings of these venerable philosophers. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king adorned with the mantle of Stoic wisdom, invites us to gaze unflinchingly into the face of our mortality. In accepting the ephemeral nature of our time on earth, we unfurl the sails of purpose and direction. Seneca, the sagacious counselor of Stoicism, echoes this sentiment, urging us to prioritize what truly matters in the limited span of our existence. The Stoic realization that you'll soon be dead is not a morbid contemplation, but a profound acknowledgement of life's brevity. It is an incitement to cast aside the frivolities that clutter our journey and to concentrate on the core essence of our being. In the crucible of Stoic wisdom, we find the alchemy to transmute the finite nature of time into a catalyst for intentional living. Time, as Marcus Aurelius whispers through the corridors of Stoic philosophy, is the most precious of commodities. The Stoic sage, perched upon the throne of self-reflection, invites us to allocate this finite resource judiciously, to invest it in the pursuits that align with our values and contribute meaning to our lives. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, warns against the squandering of time on trivialities, emphasizing the imperative to live each moment with purpose and intent. "You'll soon be dead" resonates with the Stoic ethos of living in accordance with one's values. In the face of life's transience, the Stoic soul carves a path immune to the fleeting opinions of others. Marcus Aurelius, with the wisdom of a sovereign philosopher, teaches us to navigate our unique journey with resilience and authenticity, anchored in the bedrock of our values. The Stoic journey toward embracing life's impermanence is a pilgrimage toward freedom from the shackles of external expectations. Seneca, the sagacious mentor, illuminates the path toward this liberation, urging us to live in accordance with our true selves, liberated from the judgments and opinions of a transient world. It is in this emancipation that the Stoic soul discovers the autonomy to shape a life that echoes with the resonance of authenticity. Living fully each day becomes the Stoic manifesto in response to the stark truth that you'll soon be dead. Marcus Aurelius, in the spirit of Stoic resilience, encourages us to embrace the entirety of our existence, the challenges, joys, and the fertile ground for growth. The Stoic sage, with an unwavering gaze, faces life's uncertainties, understanding that each day is a canvas upon which we paint the strokes of our unique journey. The Stoic imperative to accept the impermanence of life is not a call to resignation, but a summons to engage with the world in its fleeting beauty. Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, teaches us to view life not as a passive spectator but as an active participant. The Stoic sage, in this participatory dance with existence, advocates for a life where each step is intentional, each breath purposeful, and each experience a thread woven into the fabric of our narrative. In the grand symphony of Stoic teachings, the melody of "You'll Soon Be Dead" harmonizes with the principles of presence and mindfulness. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic sovereign, imparts the wisdom that the acceptance of life's impermanence grants us the clarity to discern the trivial from the substantial. The Stoic sage, with discerning eyes, sifts through the noise of existence, focusing on the essence that transcends the ephemeral. "You'll soon be dead" is a Stoic admonition to transcend the temporal and invest in the eternal values, virtues, and legacies that outlive the ephemeral nature of life. Seneca, the sagacious counselor, urges us to channel our energies into pursuits that endure beyond our finite existence. The Stoic sage, in this pursuit of the eternal, leaves footprints that echo through the corridors of time. As we confront the stark truth encapsulated in these Stoic teachings, "You'll soon be dead" ceases to be a memento mori, a mere reminder of our mortality. Instead, it becomes a compass guiding us toward a life lived in full awareness of its impermanence. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic luminaries, beckon us to embrace life's brevity, not with trepidation, but with a courageous resolve to live each moment authentically, purposefully, and in alignment with our deepest values. In this Stoic dance with mortality, we find not the specter of fear, but the liberation to craft a life that transcends the confines of time. In the clamor of the world, where myriad voices compete for attention and validation, the Stoic sages, Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, beckon us to unearth our true power, the power vested in caring selectively, with discernment that aligns with our goals and values. In the pursuit of a life well lived, this Stoic voyage requires a deliberate shedding of the weight of external approval, a conscious liberation from the shackles of societal expectations, and an unwavering commitment to living authentically. Amid the cacophony of opinions and judgments, the Stoic imperative emerges. Your true power lies not in the indiscriminate absorption of external voices, but in the deliberate curation of what resonates with your goals and values. Marcus Aurelius, the sagacious philosopher king, advocates for a discerning approach to the influx of opinions, urging us to sift through the noise and embrace only that which contributes to the harmony of our individual symphony. In a world that often seeks validation from external sources, Seneca, the venerable Stoic guide, offers a radical proposition: to liberate oneself from the relentless pursuit of external approval. The Stoic path is not one paved with accolades and validations, but with the quiet confidence that springs from an unwavering commitment to one's principles. It is in this liberation that the Stoic soul finds the freedom to navigate life's currents with authenticity and purpose. The Stoic journey toward authentic living is a radical departure from the conventional norms that dictate seeking external validation. Marcus Aurelius, with the Stoic quill, inscribes a manifesto that exhorts us to anchor our self-worth, not in the capricious opinions of others, but in the unwavering fortress of our own values. It is a clarion call to emancipate ourselves from the chains of societal expectations and instead, to forge a path aligned with the compass of our principles. The Stoic axiom, "Your opinion of yourself is what truly matters," echoes through the annals of wisdom, reverberating with the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. In a world fixated on external metrics of success and validation, the Stoic sage urges us to turn inward, to cultivate an unassailable self-opinion grounded in the bedrock of our virtues. It is a radical departure from the external locus of validation, a paradigm shift toward an internal compass that guides our actions and decisions. To embark on this Stoic exploration of self-discovery and authenticity is to navigate a terrain fraught with challenges. Seneca, the sagacious counselor, warns against the pitfalls of conformity, emphasizing that the Stoic journey demands a resolute commitment to one's unique path. It is a journey not for the faint-hearted, but for the courageous soul willing to traverse the uncharted territories of authenticity, unswayed by the external winds of opinion. The Stoic invitation to share thoughts on the 7 ways to live a happy life is a communal endeavor, an acknowledgement that the pursuit of happiness is not a solitary quest, but a shared exploration. Marcus Aurelius, in the spirit of Stoic camaraderie, invites us to engage in this collective dialogue, recognizing that the wisdom distilled from such shared reflections enriches the individual journey. In the Stoic tapestry of life, each individual's journey is a unique composition, a symphony of experiences, choices, and values. Seneca, with the wisdom of a sage, reminds us that our journey is uniquely ours, a realization that liberates us from the comparisons and judgments that often permeate the human experience. It is an invitation to revel in the authenticity of our path, appreciating the nuances that make our journey a masterpiece in its own right. As we navigate the Stoic waters, it is paramount to remember that authenticity is not a destination, but a continuous voyage. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, the Stoic luminaries, beckon us to embrace this journey with fortitude, recognizing that the true power lies not in the conformity to external expectations, but in the unwavering commitment to our values. In the ebb and flow of life's tribulations and triumphs, may we find solace in the Stoic truth that our opinion of ourselves is the compass that steers us toward a life authentically lived, a life that resonates with the harmony of our unique symphony.